dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man, baby, we back. Yeah. We got Sunny V2 with the rapper who got a $20 M Frank face tattoo. Why you gotta read it too?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna start letting her introduce the videos, y'all. Spam us up if y'all want to hear her on the intros instead of me. I'm sure y'all
do not want to hear my little
stumbling, flipping, messing up every which way it goes. But have you heard of this?
I have not.
And why the fuck would you get an Anne Frank tattoo?
Maybe he got a reason. A little backstory or something, child. I have no clue.
If you ain't, they ain't so long lost cousin, you don't
what you said?
Some of y'all just be out here high.
Just doing stuff.
Doped up, slow up. If you know what slow up means.
Yeah, I know what it means.
Dumb as hell. A lot of y'all out here, and then, hey, we getting a little too loose with this rapper term. If ain't nobody heard of you, you still a wannabe. Like, bro, even if somebody have heard of you, but they ain't outside of your region of your state, you are still a wannabe.
I feel you.
Even if niggas outside your state, if only people in your state have heard of you, you still a wannabe. You gotta get up. You said what?
Nothing. You can talk.
I'm just saying you gotta cross those borders to be really considered a rapper. If it ain't what you make a living from that can really pay your bills and you live comfortably, you cannot call yourself.
I got you.
If it can't pay the mortgage and the rent and some other bills, stop calling yourself.
We got it.
Motherfuckers out here making $20. Yeah, I'll be rapping, man. This show I'll be paying. How much you make a show? Man, shit, I'll be making $20. Then some people, I got a show tonight. Oh, you got a show for real, bro? Yeah, how much they paying? Well, see, it's a showcase, so I hate to pay them to get on the flight. You be like, nigga, so you paid to perform. Ain't that backwards? But hey, man, with that being said, make sure y'all check out the link to the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. If you want the first part, all you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
liking it with a thumbs up.
I'm just saying, man, we getting a little too loose with it, man. Like, don't nobody be knowing these folks. Yeah. And they be like, what you do? Yeah, I'm a rapper. You don't want to be, bro. It's all good, though. Chase your dreams and follow your heart. Same way folks do in relationships. Sometimes get broke still.
When the Anne Frank face tattoo first went viral back in 2017, articles provided only a brief description of the person wild enough to do it. So we lined up a full interview with the rapper to get the full story of the Anne Frank face tattoo. When the idea first came about, Arnold is Dead had recently dropped out of college.
So then I tried the college thing. I didn't make it past the first semester.
And was couch surfing around Los Angeles by creating free music for any artist who'd let him stay over. At around the same time, Arnold began to
said you couldn't make it past the first semester.
Hey, some people can't.
But do you remember the classes you take after your very first semester? Nigga, you basically still taking high school level classes though.
What's your first semester?
Yeah, you still taking like your pre-req classes, your English, your maths, your bare minimum basic science, because you don't have anything to knock you up to that level, that next level. So you taking a bare minimum history.
What was I
history
taking?
101, English 101, math. Some people still taking basic math or basic algebra math.
I mean, well, some people still can't make it past that, child. Come on, we ain't gonna get caught up on that.
Well, if you can make it out of high school, you can make it for first semester.
Some people barely made it out of high school.
I barely made it out of high school, but I sure got degrees. But mine's totally different. I got an education. I ain't dumb. I was just an adolescent. That's the reason why. What you finna say? Still dumb? You got me. I was finna say still adolescent.
No, I was
what you not say it? Say it for the world.
I ain't gonna say it.
Say it for the world. Get it off your chest, Craig.
No, it ain't that serious.
Scared.
Never.
creating free music for any artist who'd let him stay over. At around the same time, Arnold began to notice the rise of the SoundCloud rap genre.
You had the Smoke Perps, the Lil Pumps, the Ski Masses, the XXXTentacion.
After which he began to emulate that kind of lifestyle. However, there was one thing he was missing which characterized almost every artist from that era: face tattoos. Coe had gotten the Mona Lisa on his neck, Blueface had gotten Benjamin Franklin on his cheek, yet Arnold is Dead was looking to make an even bigger statement. As a college dropout with no permanent residence, Arnold didn't have the best relationship with his family.
Your mom kicks you out of the house. She thinks you're a piece of shit. Your dad doesn't. He thinks you're a piece of shit. None of your siblings talk to you.
Which not only led to a problem with substances, but also a bout of deep depression.
Got to the point when you're young and you're under, you know what I'm saying, the influence, you're not making the clearest of decisions. You're not, you know. It's a really dark place.
It was at this point that Arnold realized he wanted a permanent reminder that someone else always had it worse than him, and as a result he chose a portrait of someone who'd had it worse than everybody else, later stating in an interview with The Sun, "There are people in history that didn't have the power to control, to actually do things they wanted to do with their lives, to be stuck in a house and end up dying. Dude, I'm dying to make music. That's the way I look at it, it's very black and white."
That's your reasoning? Come on.
And then he
man.
said, not to take anything from Anne Frank, it's a lot of people who had a horrible, horrible life as well.
I just...
But your excuse to get her face tattooed on you was very low bar.
Okay.
And to be honest, bro, like besides wanting to stay in the house and make music, your parents probably looked at it like this. Because my mom did as well. But I was in college and she looked at it as, you got to do other things to contribute around here. You just can't I'm going to college and expect everything to be paid for you.
Yeah.
So she kicked me out. She told me to pack all my shit up, get out the house. Was I gone? Probably 5 minutes and came back. But it was her saying, you got to get off your ass and do for yourself. Yeah. You won't have shit given to you in life. You have to go do something yourself and work for what you want. You know what I'm saying? So I got a job. But I was still in college. You dropped out of college.
Yeah.
You probably were you working? Because you literally said you just wanted to sit in your room and make music all day. Any parent gonna get frustrated with that shit and say, "Bro, what are you doing? At least go get a McDonald's job, Burger King,
something.
Go be a busboy job. Do something.
Yeah.
Show some type of trying." And then they probably wouldn't even. But you sound like you're trying to be rebellious. That's sad though.
Dying. Dude, I'm dying to make music. That's the way I look at it, it's very black and white. Recognized as one of the world's most famous tragedies, Arnold became certain that he wanted Anne Frank on his face.
So then, the eureka light bulb moment where I thought I was gonna blast it on my face so it could be like a reminder where I was like, whenever you feel down and bad, bro, like, on Anne Frank, bro. Like, it was like a thing for me.
Although instead of going to a professional tattoo studio, he instead opted for a much riskier location.
I go to my friend that was living in Pomona. His name's Ryan. I love this kid. His brother does tattoos out the house. And I run up Ryan's brother's house and I tell him about my genius plan. And he's like, "So how much money do you have?" And I was like, $20. Bro, deal.
On the 20th of August 2017, for a home job price of $20, the Anne
I ain't gonna hold you. The
$20
tattoo
and then
it's decent. It looks. I'll say this: the work looked more than $20.
Yeah.
It still need a lot because the detailing ain't there.
Yeah, the details
but $20 for that ain't bad,
it
bro.
could have been worse.
It could have been a lot. It could have been a stick figure on your face. So it ain't horrible. It ain't a bad $20 spent. Mm-hmm. The brother just need a lot of work to do, especially with the curls of the hair. You could have made really. You know
we don't know how long he been doing it, but still, for $20.
face tattoo was finished, prompting an instant response from those who knew him. Can someone tell me why Teddy got a tattoo of Anne Frank big as on his face? Why? With many others echoing a similar sentiment. This is so irresponsible and frankly I do not approve. How ignorant do people gotta get for attention now, while others made the argument that everybody should be allowed to make their own choices. I mean, you didn't do it, so why do you care what other people do? That's just hating. If you don't like it, you don't have to respond. Despite this initial burst of public attention,
but this kind of contradictory too, because why are you commenting into a comment? you didn't make that comment. So if you don't like that comment made, you then don't have to respond.
Okay.
So you kind of contradict yourself, but all right, to each his own. Slow
Just hating, if you don't like it, you don't have to respond. Despite this initial burst of public attention, Arnold maintained that he hadn't orchestrated this to go viral.
I didn't think this was gonna be a viral thing. Bro, I was moving off my heart. It wasn't a try to be like a viral thing. I was really into tattoos. I wanted to always be completely tattooed, inked up head to toe. You see what I'm saying?
Yet the uniqueness of the piece certainly helped to expand his network, becoming closely acquainted with XXXTentacion and others.
I started working with Ski Mask. I started working with Trippie Redd. I started working with Warhol. I started working with Cole Bennett.
Which eventually led to his now infamous meetup with the one and only Lil Xan. Arnold explained that he met Lil Xan while hanging out backstage at a festival.
And we see that Lil Xan's there, so I just introduced myself. We're just hanging out, we're chilling, we're smoking.
During which Lil Xan saw the tattoo and gave him a funny nickname.
We're just shooting jokes, and he was like, "This is like Xan Frank. Like this is wild."
This on its own wasn't anything interesting. However, when somebody from the media began talking to the two, their evening took an unexpected turn.
Hey, yo, Lil Xan, who you hanging out with? Yo, this is my boy Xan Frank. That's it, the internet broke. That was it. All the photos that went viral into memes and everything came from them taking pictures of that day, because they were just capturing that exact moment.
Rapper gets tattoo of Anne Frank on his face because he's dying for his music. Arnold Gutierrez, who goes by the name Xan Frank and Arnold is Dead, stunned rap fans with a huge inking of the Jewish diarist. Articles such as this one helped Arnold's social media to explode.
After that, I wake up the next day and I have like 15K followers and the whole internet just wrecking my shit.
With the virality of the situation then leading to an Instagram post by Lil Xan announcing that Arnold was the new third member of Xanarchy. The post was amplified further when Adam22 reposted the image to his Twitter with the caption "Mood Anne Frank face tattoo" before getting Arnold in a no jumper video titled "He got an Anne Frank face tattoo."
This is the legend that everybody's been talking about.
Anne Frank.
Give me your version of why you got the Anne Frank face tattoo. Let's hear it.
What's my version?
I don't know. Let's hear your version.
I don't got a version, dog.
Oh, well,
Xan Frank, dog. Xanarchy.
Is that what inspired it?
Well, now that's Xanarchy all day.
Okay.
Despite this, Arnold explained that people often didn't recognize who it was in the image.
I get funny ones.
Nah, so what I was doing, because when people make decisions like this, I'm like, you do know years down the line you're going to regret that shit, right? And I'm looking, all right, let me see how his career going right now. So I tried to look up both names, Xan Frank and Arnold is Dead.
Mm-hmm.
You was a rapper,
Mm-hmm.
but I see nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, was it worth it?
Yeah.
In the end all? For him, he's gonna say, yeah, because it got me in the doors. But just because it got you in the doors, were you able to take the opportunity when you was in those rooms and in those doors? No, because technically, was your work ethic ever there?
Mm-hmm.
No, because you always said all you want to do is sit in your room and make music. Come off, aka laziness. You know what I'm saying? No work, no drive. Because if you really want it, you're gonna go out there and get it.
And then also, my thing is, I'm thinking of it like this. Even though you were getting in those rooms or whatever the case may be around certain people, it wasn't for exactly what you wanted it to be for. The music itself, it was because you had this freaking tattoo on your face. So people was like, I need to know the backstory. Why? Like, who are you? Who is this person that got this tattoo on? You know what I'm saying? It was like more so that. So
Nobody asked you about the music.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
and who's to say that the music probably wasn't good? I mean, not wasn't good. Who's to say that the music probably was or wasn't good is what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're going at.
Yeah, like he probably made good music. I don't know what it sounded like. I don't know what his, what it was talking about, what he was talking about.
Yeah.
But no one really wanted to hear that per se.
And I honestly do blame him though.
I don't know.
Because it's a staple. That's the talk of the town. And that's the reason why I be like, let your music speak before you speak. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like, let your art show before you actually get seen. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Your face should go up as your music go up.
Yeah.
You shouldn't go big off a tattoo.
And I want people to know me because of my art, not because of a piece of art that's on my face, not because of a tattoo.
Now, if
but
you
for
had
my
blew
true...
up, if he had blew up because of the music.
Yeah.
And then got the face tattoo.
Okay.
His shit was just gonna keep
That would've
because
been like
people like the music.
Yeah.
And then now we got something to recognize you by.
Yeah.
But now all we do is recognize the face. Oh, the guy got the Anne Frank tattoo.
Oh yeah, I know.
Have you heard of his music? Nah, but I know who you're talking
I know
about.
what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember that going viral, stuff like that.
Despite this, Arnold explained that people often didn't recognize who it was in the image.
I get funny ones like, is that your daughter? Is that your mom? Is that your girlfriend? And then I'm like, it's Anne Frank. Some people don't know who Anne Frank is.
Which is surprising, as a now deleted Reddit post of the tattoo received 4.8k upvotes on the ATBGE subreddit, which is a space dedicated to awful taste but great execution for everything that displays quality craftsmanship in the least elegant way possible. Not a bad compliment for a $20 home job. Others on the post expressed concern over his future employment prospects, yet the reply suggested that he might qualify for some niche roles, stating, "Tell that to the HR department at the Holocaust Museum, as well as standing at the exit offering pictures with his face, might be the best bet for a career." What the internet thought wasn't of interest to Arnold anyway, as he only cared about the opinion of one specific person.
The only person's reaction is my mother's. She looked at me, bro, and she was like, "Oh, you're still my son, bro. I don't see that." Like nothing changed.
And if anything, the situation helped Arnold to take care of his family, given he was now being presented with new opportunities, which he previously hadn't had access to.
Now I had an opportunity to be able to walk into rooms that I wouldn't be able to walk into. Like I said, it wasn't the intention, but the fact that it happened like that, that's what made it 10 times better.
One such instance was a meeting with a top executive at Republic Records, who turned out to be Jewish, but found the piece to be quite endearing.
We took him to a meeting at Republic. Clearly, you know, she's like, shout out the Jewish people. Yo, she was Jewish. Anne Frank, she was about to cry.
Yeah, she was.
Arnold then gave a description of that day in his own words.
She comes from a Jewish background, and she's one of the big label execs. She brings a lot of big artists there. You could Google her, and she has a really big background in that. And we really had a heart-to-heart.
Also adding that most people are polite in real life and have no problems with the piece outside of the internet.
I've never even had someone like use it as an insult. The only thing I've seen is like comments online and like people just bashing it.
At around the same time, Arnold also got a Xanarchy tattoo on his neck, which is both strange and unfortunate, as he never even joined the crew officially, and the relationship between Arnold and Lil Xan came to an end only 3 months after their first meeting.
Dang.
Showing too much loyalty too soon. I hate seeing stuff like that happen because it happened generation after generation.
Yeah.
People, they come around, it's already a group of posse of people who, they clicked up, you know what I'm saying? Then they have a liking to you. Oh, I'm gonna rep the brand, I'm gonna rep the brand. They ain't really truly accepted you because, you know what I'm saying? And you always gonna be the outsider.
Yeah.
You're never gonna be one of them because you didn't start up with them.
Yeah.
You just came aboard as they already had the clout. So they gonna be looking at you like, you know what I'm saying? Because who gonna get booted to the curb first?
You would. Yeah.
But also look at the leading artist. Where is he at now?
Yeah.
You like, I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, I know
okay,
who he is.
okay.
Yeah, I know he is.
But you know what I'm saying? He had a big ass fall off.
Yeah.
And was he always going like? And that's the thing, because people be like, when I say look at the SoundCloud artists, they be like, but you still got this, and this. Out of 30, 40 people that y'all was hyping the fuck up, it's probably about 5 people that's still relevant. That's a fail. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the numbers, as far as who were successful or who were not successful, the numbers more drastically of people not being successful than are successful. You got to think about all these kids got face tattoos. Like temporary decisions is kind of filled with life of regret, because eventually y'all gonna have to go fill out that application. Yeah. And folks now they do accept some people with you know, facial tattoos. Yeah. But it makes it harder for you to get in the door opposed to somebody who's clean, nothing. They're gonna be more willing to go out for them because hey, he's gonna be able to be a representation of my company faster than a person with face tattoos all over and somebody with a big ass Anne Frank.
Facts.
Like not really part of Xanarchy no more.
Really?
Yeah, he's part of like very rare.
Oh, okay.
It's cool,
Yeah,
though, but
it's cool. Like we cool with them, but you know.
Yeah. Well, was it the Anne Frank face tattoo that was too much?
No.
Arnold then explained that he was removed from Xanarchy after the group's management told him this.
I had gotten kicked out from the group because they said I was like a bad influence to Lil Xan because I was like partying really hard.
Which is interesting as Arnold has cleaned up his act quite significantly since getting the tattoo for the first time.
I'm a lot more mellow now after having a daughter, after cleaning up and stuff like that. You know, I haven't taken Xans in a long time. Probably been like almost 2 years now. I'm not gonna continue doing Xanax, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying, gonna push that agenda. I don't think that's cool.
Within the last month, Arnold did a photo shoot with the up-and-coming Jewish rapper BLP Kosher, who was recently interviewed by Nardwar, also getting a small feature in his Special K music video during the line "I'm a pass the blunt" to Anne Frank. Arnold has also recently rebranded to La Pension, which is Spanish for DJ child support, combining his old skill of producing music with his love for Latin culture, ultimately hoping to spread a positive message.
Instead of like pushing this whole agenda that everybody was following as a trend with the drugs and all that stuff, let's make people dance, enjoy life, feel good about themselves.
Okay. He can, if he's actually good, he can make it in the world as a DJ like that.
Yeah.
They actually would gravitate to him. The market is there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good big time payment market. When you cross over to world DJing. So hey, kudos to him, man.
Most definitely.
But hey, man, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about it in the comment section down below, man. But as always, I do go by the name DJ Kid. This is
Xanarchy.
we are.
Kiddandceemgmt.
Yeah,
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please